So I have been making YouTube videos for like over a year, and I've like really struggled with my lighting and like not feeling like my work is showing up on camera as well as it does in person. And you know, I used to sit by a window. I finally got a ring light, but then no one tells you like with only a ring light you get shadows everywhere. I also have a small room, so I got a softbox light, and then that was looking good for a little while, but then I was getting shadows on this side. So then I put up my other ring light, my other softbox light, which like my last 3 videos besides the ones like the vlog in my mom's house, they were dark, and I'm like, I'm not understanding how this is dark. Like, I have 2 softbox lights, I have a ring light, I have a good camera my mom got me for Christmas that I was just like dying for. Like, why are my videos not coming good? Like, why are they just not looking, you know, I'm putting in all this work and like they're just not looking like good quality. So I finally learned a little bit more how I need to record in manual mode because I do have so many lights. I finally got a backdrop, which I talk about. I believe a vlog will be my next video. I've been doing a vlog. I'm pretty sure it's going to be coming after this one, and I've just been working really hard to try to make these videos look good. You know, everyone always comments on my videos, you know, lighting's dark. I was at the point where I'm like, I'm just going to go sit back in front of the window. It's coming out better than the lights I'm buying. And I finally think I figured it out, and it's looking pretty good. I think I'm really happy to be sitting down filming right now, looking in the Finder and seeing like a pink background with pretty bright. I'm just like really like happy to be filming right now, and I'm really happy that it's coming together. Again, my room is really small, so like the backdrop takes up my entire room, so I do have to take it down every single time I film. I'm like relieved that it looks good right now. I told you guys, everyone who commented saying that the lighting was dark, I told you guys I was really working on it. But yeah, let's just get right into the video. You know, I feel like I look a little pale. I'm gonna fix the settings real quick and see how I can kind of fix that. I don't know. Maybe I am just pale. I don't know. So let's just get right into the video. So I'm going to be showing you guys my eyebrow routine, and I kind of never thought that I would actually be making this video because I feel like I always get so much hate on my eyebrows just because like I kind of stick to like a more natural way. Like, you know, even though they're not twins, they're cousins, they're a little uneven, I still kind of stick to that natural way just because I personally feel like it looks better on me that way. So I feel like I get so much hate on my eyebrows because I kind of stick to like the natural way rather than kind of drawing them in. I don't know, but I feel like I have come up with like a little routine that I feel like has been really improving my eyebrows. So I wanted to share it with you guys. So if you want to see how I do my eyebrows, then please keep watching. So I also got a reflector too, but like I have no room to like put this anywhere. So I actually got my eyebrows done this morning at the Benefit stand. I talk about that in my vlog a little bit. And I also went there because I needed a new one of number 4, the My Precisely Brow Pencil. So, yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take the My Precisely Brow Pencil in number 4. And I'm going to start, well, first I'm going to brush them up. She did okay on my brows. I mean, I told her I really just wanted to, I'm trying to grow them out, so she cleaned them up a little bit. Alright, so I'm taking the number 4, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start drawing out my line. I start with this brow just because this brow is actually pretty nice, the shape of it when the line's there. This one I have to do a little bit more work since the hair under here is kind of missing compared to like here. So, yeah, let's get started. So, and I'm going to be using a light hand the entire time. So I'm taking the pencil and I'm sticking to my natural brow. And I'm just outlining the bottom. Just like that. I'm just outlining it. I kind of like to make this a little sharp. And these, since there's a little space here, I kind of have to connect that. Like that. And then you really just want... Sorry, I have trouble talking as I'm doing. So I'm really just making the line under here. I'm really creating the arch. And I'm really making sure that the line is completely straight and even. The reason I like this so much is because I'm using an extremely light hand. And it comes out so nice. Sometimes with pencils, I feel like you really have to like push hard to even see some of the product. And I really don't like that because sometimes you push too hard and it doesn't look good. Alright, so I created that line. Now I'm going to do the same on this side. Now this side's a little bit more trickier because again, I'm missing some like hair right here, and also up here it's a little different as well. So what I do is I'm going to create the line again, but I'm going to bring the line a little bit lower. You see what I did there? I made that line a little bit lower, but it doesn't look like there's a line there. It looks like my hairs. And then I'm going to just continue the same routine with the brow. And now I'm going to brush it up. And now I just like to start on this side for the top because I kind of want to mimic this side. So I'm going to be creating a line here and going down. Kind of like a rough draft, and then I look in the mirror straight ahead and I see what I can do to this side to make this look a little better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create some volume here very lightly. I'm going to fix here. So I ran out of this brow pencil for like, I didn't have it for like a week, and I was really struggling with everything else I had. Okay, now I'm going to start making the line above here on this side. And this, I'm really just going over my natural brow shape. Then what I do, I use the Benefit Goof Proof pencil, and I use it in number 3. You can use the My Precisely in number 3 also. It does the same thing. But I like this because this is a little bit thicker, and I use the number 3 in the front. And I just kind of go up and down in the front just because it's a little lighter shade. So instead of it being so dark in the front, kind of gives it like a little of a blended look. So I take this and I just go up with it. Just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to take some concealer and clean it up a little bit. I'm taking the Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm taking this small brush that I basically use all the time. I love it. It's from BH Cosmetics. It doesn't have a number on it. A lot of people always ask what I'm using. I use this to clean my brows, cut my crease. This is a holy grail. Holy grail. I like to cut this side first because this is just my better brow. Even though this side actually looks really good today. Okay, so I like to drop it there. So when I need some product, I just pick it up in there. So what I do is, I'm just going to clean it up. Now I'm going to be honest, I really don't use concealer every time I do my eyebrows. Just because this is a lot of work. This is my full glam brow going out. That type. And then usually my next step would be to set them. And what I use of course Benefit Brow Setter. The reason I like this stuff so much is because it sets your brows rather than making them white and clumpy. It goes on so nice and it keeps the shape. And yeah, so I'm going to finish the rest of my face and then I'll set them at the end. So I'll be right back. So I went ahead and finished the rest of my face. So I'm going to take the Benefit Brow Setter and set my brows. I like to do this last just because if I'm putting any powder on my face or any bronzer, sometimes if I put the brow, sometimes like that powder will get into the brows since my brows are wet and stuff. These are the final brows. I think they look amazing. I think they look so natural, and I think they just fit my face perfectly. I mean, I'm sure there's other people that's like, you can, you know, draw them on so that they're more even and stuff, but I just think it fits my face super naturally. So that is how I fill in my brows. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you do, please give it a thumbs up and let me know what you guys want to see next. I will see you all in my next video.